hands on your neck, that for keeps sake. Don't let them steer you wrong. See that for keeps.
Hey, what it be, what it do, what it don't. Mama and Papa Taylor at it again with a reaction that we never did. Y'all ain't asked for this, but this is just something we wanted to do. Cause we wanted to put our 2 cents in. Well, Mama Taylor little knows itself, won't put her 2 cents in. I don't got no 2 cents. I don't really care too much. But
is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna do this reaction. It's R. Kelly week. R. Kelly month. R. Kelly year. R. Kelly had the biggest comeback. I don't know what y'all talking about. Let's go and find this thing. We're gonna go through the whole thing. I don't want to go through the whole thing. I just want to see a piece of it. Just a little piece. What piece you want to see? It don't even matter. R. Kelly disputes sexual abuse allegations in explosive interview. Go, Gail.
Good evening, I'm Jeff Glor, and we are going to begin here tonight with an interview many have been waiting for. R. Kelly's first since being charged with sexual abuse last month. Gayle King of CBS This Morning just spoke with Kelly. The charges against the singer involve 4 women, 3 of whom were allegedly underage at the time. In an interview that just wrapped, Kelly told Gayle the accusations are lies. We have 2 clips here. Here is the first.
They are still talking about you with underage girls. Do you still sit here and say you have never been with underage girls? Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. I had 2 cases back then that I said in the beginning of the interview that I would not talk about because of my ongoing case now.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Fair enough. But
okay.
I will tell you this. People are going back to my past. Okay? That's exactly what they're doing. They're going back to the past and they're trying to add all of this stuff now to that, to make all of the stuff that's going on now feels real to people.
But the past is relevant with you with underage girls.
Absolutely no, it's not.
Why?
Because for one, I beat my case.
Huh?
When you beat something, you beat it.
You were acquitted.
We can't double jeopardy me like that. You can't. It's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. When you beat your case, you beat your case.
But I'm not talking about the one case in which you were acquitted. I'm talking about the other cases where women have come forward and said, R. Kelly had sex with me when I was under the age of 18. R. Kelly was abusive to me, emotionally and physically and verbally.
Okay.
R. Kelly took me in a black room where unspeakable things happened. This is what they're saying about you. These aren't old rumors.
Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors,
why would they say
future
this about
rumors,
you?
Black,
not
what?
true.
Kelly became much more emotional as Gayle continued her questioning. Here's more of that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would
never
it be
held
for
anybody.
R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you
That's
were holding.
stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
But he is
Use your
under.
common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Robert,
Stop it.
Shoes
Y'all quit
down
playing.
the street?
Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
There is much, much more to this interview that will air on CBS This Morning, tomorrow, and Thursday. Gayle is on her way back from Chicago tonight. So Jerika Duncan joins us now. Unreal, Jerika, some of what we saw this afternoon. Again, more will be on tomorrow on CBS This Morning, but you followed this case extensively. Talk about what you've seen this afternoon.
Well, I watched this entire interview. It was about an hour and 20 minutes long.
And I can tell you, it is compelling. I mean, you saw just from that video how emotional he got, and there's so much more. But I was at the bond hearing and the arraignment a couple of weeks ago, and I was there as I watched at least one of the women that he's charged with sexually abusing cry as some of the charges were read. You know, he's facing some serious allegations here. That woman that I spoke to said it was BS. She thought that he even had an opportunity to get out on bail. And I was also there when he walked out of jail after posting bail. And you had people there that were supporters, people singing his music as he walked out. And then you had people there that were calling him all kinds of names because they believe these women who have said that they were sexually abused by him.
So what is next for him right now?
Well, he has a court date on March 22nd. He's facing 10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse. That could carry up to 70 years behind bars.
10 counts of what?
Four victims, including 3 minors dating back as far as 1998. He's got over $160,000 that is due in child support. The big takeaway from me for this interview is that he is very angry, that he is sad by some of these allegations that he's hearing about.
Okay, Jericka, thank you very much. Again, much more of this interview, Gayle King's interview with R. Kelly
you don't cut her off like that, man.
Thursday on CBS This Morning.
How you just gonna cut her off like that? He didn't let her finish her stunt, but he finished his. How he didn't let her finish her?
I'm gonna get to the reaction. Who cares about that? Go
Man,
ahead.
shoot. Let's go see something else then, cause I'm mad off of that a little bit.
The 2 women who live with R. Kelly are defending him and their relationship with him in the strongest terms.
R. Kelly got
21-year-old Azriel Clary and 23-year-old Joycelyn Savage told us they love Kelly, while their families claim he has brainwashed them.
In an interview you'll see only on CBS This Morning, the 2 women told us there is nothing inappropriate about their arrangement with the 52-year-old singer. What is your relationship, both of you, with R. Kelly?
We're with him.
Huh?
That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
You just said it.
A very strong relationship as
both
well.
Of you.
Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a 3-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those. Yeah, we both have our individual relationships with him, and we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azriel going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks.
She's a robot.
I'm talking about is it a 3-way sexual relationship?
Sexually? Well, first of all, I'm not here to talk about my personal life, and I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
No, I wouldn't.
Damn, good. She just...
Next question. No, you're right. I would not, but this is a very different circumstance.
It's not a different circumstance. There are people all over the world who have multiple girlfriends.
Let her come at you like
it's no different.
What? Do both of you all believe you're in love with him?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fail now.
Of course.
Fail now.
Should your parents be concerned?
No.
Why?
Well, my parents knew where I've always been for 4 years. They have known. They know that I've been well taken care of.
They never thought you were missing, Azriel. They just were wondering if you were okay.
Well, my parents have actually came to Chicago and seen me a few times. I've talked to them. They stopped answering my calls.
You know what they say? What? They say that you were brainwashed.
I wish
I
my
talked to your
daughter
dad last night.
would.
He says,
Damn.
My daughter is brainwashed, and he's very concerned. He said
I
he was here
wish
2
a
days ago, and you wouldn't
Negro
even look him in the eye.
Okay, I wouldn't look
I
him in the eye
wish a
because he's
white
a
man will. I wish an Asian, Mexican, anybody.
We found text messages that indicated that she was having sex with R. Kelly when she was 17. Is that true?
No, that is a lie. That is a lie. I was not having sex with him at 17.
Why would they want to lie about you, their daughter?
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age. So when I met him,
snitching on your parents,
out. Really? On top of that, when I was 17, my parents were actually making me, trying to get me to take photos with him, take sexual videos with him, all kinds of stuff.
Wait, and you did? Your parents encouraged you to do sexual videos with R. Kelly?
Yes. And they said because if they ever have to blackmail him, what they're trying to do now, they can use it against him, which is exactly what they're doing.
Joycelyn, I see you nodding a lot with what she's saying. Why are you nodding in agreement with what she's saying?
Because everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money and
Your parents, you're saying the same as saying.
Well, both of our parents are basically out here to trying to get money and scam because they didn't agree on what happened, you know, with music or wherever it could be, and they're just very upset.
This is the first time hearing, to be honest with you, that your parents are trying to get money from R. Kelly.
Okay.
Because your father told a very different story
to
me last night.
Yeah, he's the manipulative. He's very manipulative, so he's the one you need to watch out for. But my dad and my mom, they started to send threats to both me and him. They said, oh, I'll got all your naked pictures all over the world. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to ruin him. If he doesn't send $20,000 to this bank account by Monday, I'm going to put everything out there and then $10,000 after that. You're trying to solicit me like I'm some hoe. I'm not. I'm your child. Exactly.
Yeah, you sound very angry with your parents. You sound very angry.
$30,000
and very pained.
Really?
Tell me, Azra, why you're crying. Tell me.
What did they pay her?
I'm crying because you guys don't know the truth. You guys believe in some facade that our parents are saying. This is all lies for money. And if you can't see that you're ignorant and you're stupid as because you want to be. All because that's the world we live in. Negativity sells. Gossip is what sells. Rumors are what sells.
But Joycelyn and Azrael, this is more than gossip. This is more than just rumors. These are decades of allegations against Robert Kelly.
We're not here to talk about decades. We're here to talk about what our parents are doing right now. Right. And what they're doing right now is all for money. Right.
Now, both sets of parents deny ever asking Kelly for money or receiving money from him. You know, as I watched as I was talking to them, because I had talked to the father, there are two very different stories. I'm sure Mr. Clary, if he watches this morning, his head will explode because he has a very different version of what these young women are saying. And his team had told us that R. Kelly would not be in the room. After the interview started, he was around the corner behind them. They couldn't see him. But at points during the conversation, he would cough very loudly like that, so they were aware that he was there.
He wanted them to know that he tried to stop the interview backstage a couple times.
Yeah, a couple of times. Laz, who was taking those amazing photos that you've seen, is my makeup artist, who's also a very good photographer, as you also see. R. Kelly came up to him and said, should I stop this interview? Should I stop this interview? He never did. So the girls at some point were certainly aware that he was there. And I just wanted to say, as a mother, get your things, let's go. You are 21, you are 23, and he is 52 years old. And I know many people believe age is just a number. When you're looking at these young women, they parrot a lot of what he is saying.
It's ugly to watch, but abuse is ugly. And the manipulation that continues and the powerlessness and trying to feel powerful and the blame, it's
a bad situation. I think one day, years from now, everybody will look back on this.
I want to play R. Kelly in the movie.
Tawdry and just very, very ugly.
I hope that what comes of this is that people go to the websites, and we should post them too, that his ex-wife talked about, where you can look at the signs of whether you're in an abusive relationship or not, because you'll find out, hey, I'm in 8 of these 10, and when you realize I need help.
Yeah, now they do not think
so. You all in there about the money, just like.
But again,
their parents. That's what you can say, like their parents.
No.
Yeah, that's what you finna say. You finna say just like their parents. That's what you finna say.
The things people do for money. That's all I'm gonna say. But
I don't know, Robert.
This is sad. This is really sad.
I don't know, Kels.
From what I'm seeing, I'm gonna pray for both parties, both sides, for the victims, the alleged victims, the families, the parents, R. Kelly and his team, and they all need prayer. And so, you know, I wasn't there. Only them and God knows what happened. But I pray that these young ladies can get some help, because it definitely looks like they are being coached.
Oh, that's what it looked like, huh? You the police. You the real popo. You
just
popo.
Based on my observation. I'm not, a psychologist or anything like that.
Oh, you're not?
But the girl that was doing the most talking, Azrael or whatever her name, she was using some of the same terminology as they said in the video, what he was saying, you know, using the same words. And then I didn't even know that he was behind the screen when they were doing their interview making noises. And I'm like,
I did it.
Why would you be coughing and making all these noises
to
let them know that you were there? So that, to me, even if they were going to say something, that's going to make them feel uncomfortable. And he wanted them to know that he was in close proximity of them. So this just seemed like a bunch of coaching, and I don't know. It's crazy. But I do pray that the parents didn't have anything to do with this.
Girl, what your daddy was. And your daddy. And your daddy.
But it sounds like...
And your daddy. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. The only reason why I had to cut in a little bit. The only reason why I just find it so hard to believe on certain parts of it. There is no way in hell R. Kelly nephew, brother, sister, cousin, his security, the police in that state, there's no way possible you could stop me from getting my child if I felt like that was going on. The police in that city couldn't stop me. R. Kelly couldn't stop me. Your security couldn't stop me. No, nothing could stop me from getting my child. So that's the only hard part, that unless you got a weak ass daddy, girl. Y'all daddy gotta be weak as hell, man. Every last one of y'all. If that man were holding y'all like that and y'all daddy ain't come get y'all, y'all need a new damn daddy. Straight up, new daddy, cause nobody couldn't stop me. You couldn't even put the army out there.
Really?
What? If a coon was holding my daughter and I knew a coon had my daughter, I'm gonna be wearing them on my head with the little tail hanging out.
You'll be like the man on Taken.
What? Before he went and said that stuff that he said. Before he said that stuff that he said, I'll be that man and Taken. But since you say that stuff that you said, boy, you can't even do no movies. But sit your ass down somewhere.
I forgot his name, but yeah.
Man, listen. I fought the daddies in this situation.
Now, how you gonna put all the blame on the dads?
What?
If they didn't care about their children, they would not be pursuing this. They would not be persistent, trying to get law enforcement involved, the FBI, the authorities. So how are you going to blame their parents? They're doing everything possible to try to rescue their daughters.
If Aaron Real Man is looking at this video right here, I would love for you to comment what you would have done if your daughter was there. What you would have done if your daughter was there. That's all I want. All real men stand up.
Well, all I'm going to say is, you know, to the parents' defense, you know, they look like they trying to do everything they can do, and they trying to handle it legally, the legal way, so that they don't get, you know, locked up.
Whatever. Hey, man, listen, we're going to end this video because I ain't got time for this right here, right now.
But you can't just put all the blame on the parents, because if they wanted not to be there, they would have tried to escape.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, so
I fought your daddy. I fought your daddies. You already know what it is, man. How kills? I did it. Ain't that the song he came out with?
No, I ain't heard that.
He did got a song saying he did.
He said I admit it.
Oh, I admit it. Hey, yo, we out, man. Bow. Hey, yo, what up, man? Y'all already know, man. It's Papa Taylor, man. Welcome to my website for my clothing line. As you know, if you don't know, I am the founder of URL Apparel. Undeniable and real youthful. So this is definitely for the youth. It has a youth feel. Make sure you guys go and check out the website, urlapparel.com. There are so many different looks on here, great quality clothing, urban fit, you know, if it fits the body, contours you, you know what I'm saying? So you make sure y'all go check the website out, man. There's jeans on there for women, jeans on there for men, jumpsuits, unisex for men and women, you know what I'm saying? Hoodies, unisex for men and women. You want to dress like your boo and you can't find nothing that quick, holla at your boy, man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's jumpsuits for all ages, hats, t-shirts, pants, everything, man. Ooh, them look real nice with the Gecko on them. You know what I'm saying? Those are men pants right there, though. Got trousers for women. You know, y'all make sure y'all go check the website out and support your boy. At the end of the day, this brand is built for you and your cousin, your sister, your brother, your mama, your daddy. Like, all y'all could dress like. Y'all could be a bunch of twins if you wanted to, you know. But don't forget, man, go and subscribe to the channel, man. Also on Instagram, YouTube, URL Apparel, you know. Make sure to go through and check and find things that you might like, something that you want, something that's different than what everybody else is wearing. If that's what you're looking for, you found the right guy. URL Apparel.
URI, undeniable and real youthful, the brand of the new millennium.